Machu Picchu, a name that stirs the imagination, echoing across continents and generations, calling out to those who yearn for adventure and mystery. Whispered by adventurers and dreamers alike, it's a destination that lives in the hearts of many long before their feet ever touch its ancient stones. The very mention conjures visions of misty peaks rising above the clouds, of ancient stones weathered by centuries, and of a profound connection to something lost yet powerful. A civilization whose spirit lingers in the mountain air. For years I felt its call, a destination for the soul, not just a place on a map. It was as if Machu Picchu was waiting for me, quietly inviting me to uncover its secrets. This isn't about simply seeing ruins, it's about feeling the weight of history underfoot, breathing in the crisp, thin mountain air and letting the silence of the Andes speak to you. The Incas became part of these mountains, their citadel a testament to human ingenuity, spiritual depth, and the enduring bond between people and nature. To visit Machu Picchu is to step into a story centuries old, still told by the wind as it weaves through plazas and temples, carrying whispers of the past. Its isolation is part of the allure. Hidden for centuries, it remains a sanctuary that demands a journey, a place where the outside world fades away, and only the present moment matters. You must travel through lush valleys, follow the winding Urubamba River, and leave behind the familiar comforts of home, ascending into the clouds, step by step, as the landscape transforms and anticipation builds with every breath. The journey itself prepares you for the wonder ahead, stripping away distractions and opening your heart to awe. With a heart full of wonder, I set out to see if the legends were true, to stand where Inca kings once stood, and to witness the sunrise over a city lost to time. This was more than a holiday, it was a quest for inspiration, a search for meaning, and a deeper understanding of our shared human story. Machu Picchu promises discovery, not just of a lost city, but perhaps of a lost part of oneself, waiting to be found among the stones and clouds, and that is a journey worth taking, a journey that changes you, long after you've left the mountains behind. The day began before dawn in the cool, dark streets of Cusco, excitement hanging in the air. Fellow travelers emerged, united by anticipation for the mythical destination ahead. Our journey started quietly, the bus winding out of the ancient Inca capital into the wild Andes. As dawn painted the sky, mountains revealed their majestic forms, and I pressed my face to the window, mesmerized. We passed sleepy villages, llamas grazing on terraced hillsides, and landscapes of vibrant greens and earthy reds. Each turn offered a new stunning vista, a reminder of the planet's vast beauty. Finally, we arrived at Ollantaytambo, a charming town in the Sacred Valley, under the watchful gaze of ancient fortresses. The sun climbed higher, vendors set up stalls, and travelers from around the world gathered. Here, the next chapter of our adventure was about to begin. The magic of Machu Picchu felt almost within reach. Boarding the train to Aguas Calientes felt cinematic, panoramic windows framing the unfolding spectacle. The rhythmic clickety-clack became our soundtrack as we glided through the Sacred Valley. The train followed the Urubamba River, flanked by towering peaks and lush green slopes. Waterfalls sparkled in the sunlight, rainbows flickering in the mist. We transitioned from high Andean plains to dense cloud forest, the air growing warmer and the vegetation more tropical. Orchids, ferns, and vines created a scene of prehistoric beauty. The train was our time machine, carrying us deeper into mystery and wonder. Soon we arrived in Aguas Calientes, the vibrant gateway to Machu Picchu. The roar of the river and the humid jungle air signaled a new phase of adventure. The lost city was now just a short ride away. From the bustling town of Aguas Calientes, small green buses begin their winding journey up the steep Hiram-Bingham Highway. The road is a marvel in itself, carved into the mountainside, with each sharp turn revealing ever more spectacular views of the lush valley below and the towering peaks above. The anticipation builds with every switchback, as the bus climbs higher and higher, leaving the familiar world behind. As we ascended, the town shrank into a patchwork of rooftops. The jungle canopy unfurled beneath us, and the air grew noticeably cooler and fresher. The dense green of the Peruvian jungle seemed to stretch endlessly, a living sea of foliage that reminded us how remote and wild this place truly is. Inside the bus, a quiet sense of excitement took hold. Conversations faded to hushed whispers, and even the most talkative travelers fell silent, gazing out the windows at the misty Andean landscape. It felt as if we were all sharing a collective breath, united by the thrill of what lay ahead. This slow, deliberate ascent is more than just a ride. It's a ritual, a transition that separates the everyday world from the sacred space above. Each curve in the road brings us closer to the heart of the Andes, and to the mysteries that have drawn travelers here for generations. The Incas chose this inaccessible location for its sanctity, its isolation, and its breathtaking beauty. Making the climb, whether by foot or by bus, is a way of honoring that spirit, of showing respect for the effort it took to build such a wonder in this remote place. The journey itself builds a sense of reverence and deepens our awe. When the bus finally stopped at the entrance, a hush fell over everyone as if we all sensed the significance of the moment. Stepping out, I was greeted by the crisp, clean mountain air. I paused for a moment, breathing deeply, feeling the presence of the ancient citadel just beyond the entrance, hidden in the morning mist. The wind whispered through the tall grasses, carrying with it a sense of reverence and mystery. There was an energy in the air, as if the mountains themselves were welcoming us. We stood together at the gates of a lost world, hearts pounding with anticipation on the very edge of witnessing one of humanity's greatest wonders. The final steps toward the citadel felt like the most important I'd ever taken, each footfall echoing with the promise of discovery and the weight of history. Nothing truly prepares you for your first view of Machu Picchu. The anticipation builds with every step, your heart pounding as you climb the final stretch of the trail. Then, suddenly, the world opens up before you. After a short walk, you round a corner, and there it is, sprawling between emerald peaks, more magical than any photo could ever capture. The sight is so striking, it almost feels like a dream. A city of perfect stone suspended between earth and sky, bathed in golden sunlight. The ancient stones seem to glow, whispering stories of a civilization lost to time. The classic view, with Machu Picchu rising behind, is simply breathtaking. The mountain stands like a silent guardian, watching over the ruins and the valley below. Terraces, temples, and houses cascade down the mountainside, stones fitted with impossible precision. Each block is a testament to the ingenuity and artistry of the Inca builders, who shaped this city to fit the contours of the land. Below, the Urubamba River snakes through the valley, clouds drifting past to add mystery. The ever-changing weather paints the landscape in shifting light and shadow, making every moment unique. The sight feels immense yet intimate, alive with echoes of the past. As you wander the ancient paths, you can almost hear the footsteps of those who once called this place home. The agricultural terraces are a testament to Inca genius, working with the mountain, not against it. These green steppes once fed an entire city, blending seamlessly into the landscape. This first glance is deeply emotional, the culmination of a long journey and a lifelong dream. For many, reaching Machu Picchu is not just a destination, but a personal triumph. It's a moment of profound connection to history, nature, and the human spirit. Standing here, you feel the weight of centuries and the wonder of discovery. You feel small in the face of such grandeur, yet privileged to witness it. The scale of the sight humbles you, reminding you of the enduring power of human creativity. This single view is worth every step, every challenge along the way. The journey here becomes part of the memory, making the arrival even sweeter. It's an image etched forever in memory, a city suspended in time, inviting you to pause, reflect, and marvel at the wonders of the world. After that iconic view, the real joy begins, walking into the citadel itself. The original Inca stone paths, worn smooth by centuries, immerse you in another time. The craftsmanship astounds, massive granite blocks fitted so perfectly, no mortar needed. Each sector has its own character: agricultural terraces, urban houses, workshops. Trapezoidal doorways, earthquake-resistant, hint at ingenious design. The silence is profound, broken only by wind and distant birds. In quiet corners, a deep sense of peace and solitude settles in. The city is a masterpiece of harmony between man and nature. Windows frame peaks, sacred stones mimic the skyline. As you walk, the stones feel ancient, full of energy, silent witnesses to history. Exploring Machu Picchu is an emotional immersion. You become part of its story, if only for a while. It's a walk you'll never forget. Machu Picchu is shrouded in mystery. Historians debate its true purpose to this day. Was it a royal estate, a ceremonial center, or a fortress? Our guide brought the stones to life with stories and theories. The Temple of the Sun, built for astronomical observations, marked the solstices and governed Inca life. The Intihuatana, a carved granite block, served as an astronomical clock, its energy still palpable. The Temple of the Three Windows may represent the heavens, earth, and underworld. The Temple of the Condor, shaped like a sacred bird, adds to the intrigue. Exploring these sites is like piecing together a puzzle. Machu Picchu's story is written in stone. The mysteries invite us to imagine, dream, and ponder the rise and fall of great civilizations. Machu Picchu overwhelms every sense. The stone city against steep, green mountains is a vision of sublime beauty, ever-changing with the light. Silence reigns, broken only by wind, river, and birds. A rare, calming symphony. You feel the warmth of the sun, the cool mountain breeze, the ancient stone beneath your feet. The thin, crisp air invigorates, and an intangible energy permeates the sight. Even the scents, earthy soil, wildflowers, pure mountain air, heighten the experience. All these details create total immersion. You don't just see Machu Picchu, you live and breathe it. The feeling of peace and connection lingers long after you leave. It's an experience that stays with you. As the sun dipped low, it was time to leave Machu Picchu. A bittersweet farewell. There's sadness in leaving, but immense gratitude for having witnessed such magic. I promised myself to remember the awe, the peace, and perhaps to return one day. This journey is more than a trip, it's a pilgrimage that changes you. It reminds us of human ingenuity, the beauty of our planet, and the importance of preserving our past. Everyday worries shrink in the face of such ancient grandeur. Everyone takes away something unique, a memory, a lesson, a dream. If you feel the call of adventure, listen to it. Make Machu Picchu your quest. The journey is an investment in your soul, a story you'll tell for years. The greatest gift is to live with wonder and a spirit of adventure.